Here's what happened this week at City Council.
So today, City Council unanimously approved a city's incentive agreement with Great Wolf Lodge. This is a huge opportunity for the city because it really offers the opportunity to expand our tourism industry and bring in visitors from the region, including New Mexico, Arizona, West Texas, and then definitely northern Mexico. And the reason why that's important to the city is because that means that when visitors come, they spend their dollars here, which helps our tax base. What's really unique, though, about this particular deal is that it also includes the Northeast. As part of the agreement, the city is acquiring the land that Great Wolf Lodge will sit on through a land exchange agreement. And so what we're doing is we're transferring 2,300 acres of land that we have on the Northeast to acquire the Chalice site in the Northwest.
Council requested an update today on our efforts for our third annual Winterfest celebration, which is taking place downtown beginning on November 18th and running through January 6th. This is a fantastic event that we bring into the downtown and throughout the city. We activate 10 different city departments and partnerships using over 400 staff to be able to bring the Winterfest to life. In our third year, we are adding additional assets and activities, bringing this Sunset Express, which is a locomotive you can ride on along the downtown area around San Jacinto Plaza. The Paseo de las Luces will be open, which will be featured along El Paso Street, and overhead lighting and pedestrian and street improvements that make that area more welcoming.
Well, the action that they took today was they actually approved some fare structures that are obviously really important for the public to understand. One thing they approved was, right now we have Route 9 and Route 4, and they're circulator routes that go through town and they're free. Basically, the streetcar now that is going to be starting up pretty soon. We don't need Route 9 because it pretty much mimics the streetcar. So we're going to deactivate Route 9, and people now will use the streetcar for that circulator type service. Basically, all our routes now is a regular fare structure. Most of the people on Route 4, though, are seniors or disabled, and the fare is only 30 cents a ride.
Today's topic focused on the city's long-term investments, looking at debt and where we've invested in. Really focusing on the key buckets that we've really invested in over the last few years. So everything from public safety to streets, quality of life, mass transit, and investing in city facilities, and looking at where those tax dollars are going.
We provided a presentation to City Council on the Multi-Purpose Performing Art and Entertainment Center. This was part of a series of presentations that we've been giving City Council, where today we cover the impact the MPC is going to have for the community from a quality of life and economic development perspective. And everything that's been talked about is the key and the need for this facility to really take us to a different level from the community and make us more competitive, both from a quality of life and economic development. We provided a management update on Eastside initiatives and other related initiatives that are aligning and creating synergy with a particular master plan. Our consultant that's working on the Eastside master plan that encompasses everything east of George Theater is looking at all the existing services that we're providing to the community, all the existing parks, libraries, police department, fire department, looking at the transportation network, identifying and figuring the projected population growth out on the east side, identifying the gaps, and then they're going to be coming back and providing strategies and policy recommendations to address the community needs as we move forward and develop our city. We presented to City Council the final concepts for the Wayfinding Program, and the City Council approved today the color schemes, the fonts, and they also approved the logo that was recommended. That was developed by our consultant, so that's been adopted, and from here on out we'll be deploying and designing and development the Wayfinding Program throughout the community, taking advantage of all the projects that we currently have out there, where we can start sprinkling the wayfinding system for the various points of interest within our community.
Today, first item was an ordinance that council passed, amending an ordinance that allows for a cost recovery rate to be set for sports complexes, and council approved that. What it means is that we want to make sure that our signature facilities that we provide operations and maintenance support for are offset by revenue so that we have adequate revenue to support those operations. The second item was the Schedule C change that put into effect the fee that would be associated with the 75% cost recovery. In this case, Eastside Sports Complex. The fee changed from $2 per spectator or participant to a flat $35 per player per season. And the big benefit there, of course, is that spectators won't have to pay a fee to get into the Eastside Sports Complex.